Acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT, is a type of therapy that focuses on helping individuals live more meaningful lives. It is not about eliminating difficult feelings, but learning to accept them as a natural part of the human experience. ACT helps people live better lives by encouraging them to engage fully in the present moment and commit to actions that align with their values. One of the core principles of ACT is to teach us to accept difficult feelings rather than fighting or avoiding them. This acceptance allows us to move forward without being held back by our emotional struggles. It also helps us focus on what is important to us by identifying our core values and committing to actions that support those values. This can lead to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. The ultimate goal of ACT is to create a rich and meaningful life. This involves engaging in activities that bring joy and satisfaction, even in the presence of pain or discomfort. This is done while accepting that pain is a part of life. By acknowledging and embracing our pain, we can reduce its impact on our overall well-being. ACT does not try to eliminate our pain. Instead, it teaches us to make room for it, allowing us to live more freely and authentically. By making room for our pain, we can focus on what truly matters to us. This shift in perspective can lead to greater resilience and emotional flexibility. We learn to live with discomfort while moving towards our goals. This approach empowers us to take meaningful actions even when faced with challenges. This approach helps us break free from fear and live more fulfilling lives. By embracing our vulnerabilities, we can experience greater personal growth and satisfaction. ACT is about taking action towards what matters, even when it's hard. It encourages us to live in alignment with our values, leading to a more authentic and meaningful existence. ACT, or Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, was developed in the 1980s. Psychologist Stephen C. Hayes is its founder. Hayes, a prominent figure in the field of psychology, sought to address the limitations he saw in traditional cognitive behavioral therapies. Hayes wanted to create a therapy that was based on science. He believed that a strong empirical foundation was essential for effective psychological treatment. He also wanted it to be kind and compassionate. Hayes emphasized the importance of empathy and understanding in the therapeutic process. ACT is based on a theory called relational frame theory, or RFT. This theory explores how humans learn and relate to language and cognition. RFT is a complex theory of language and cognition. It delves into the ways in which our minds create associations and how these associations influence our behavior and emotions. It helps explain how our thoughts can sometimes cause us suffering. By understanding these processes, we can begin to see how our mental patterns contribute to our emotional pain. ACT uses this understanding to help us relate to our thoughts differently. Instead of trying to change or eliminate negative thoughts, ACT encourages us to accept them and commit to actions that align with our values. ACT, or Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, has 6 core principles that form the foundation of its approach. These principles are designed to help individuals navigate life's challenges more effectively and live a more fulfilling life. These principles work together to help us live better, more meaningful lives by fostering psychological flexibility and resilience. The first principle is acceptance, which involves allowing difficult feelings to exist without judgment or attempts to change them. This helps us to face our emotions head-on and reduces the struggle against them. The second principle is cognitive diffusion. This means seeing thoughts as just thoughts, not as absolute truths or facts. By doing this, we can reduce the power that negative thoughts have over us. The third principle is being present. This involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, which can help us to fully engage with our current experiences and reduce anxiety about the past or future. The fourth principle is self as context. This means observing the self without being defined by thoughts and feelings. It helps us to see ourselves as more than just our experiences and emotions. The fifth principle is values. This involves identifying what is truly important in life and using these values to guide our actions and decisions. And finally, the sixth principle is committed action. This means taking steps towards our values, even when it's difficult. By committing to actions that align with our values, we can create a more meaningful and satisfying life. Section 4. ACT's unique approach to therapy. ACT is different from traditional therapy methods. Traditional therapy often focuses on changing negative thoughts. ACT, however, teaches us to change our relationship with our thoughts. We learn to observe them without judgment. ACT also emphasizes values. We identify what is important to us. Then we take action towards those values. This action-oriented approach helps us create a life of meaning and purpose. Section 5. Benefits of ACT and scientific evidence. ACT has many benefits. It can help with anxiety, depression, and stress. It can also improve relationships and work performance. ACT is backed by scientific research. Studies show that ACT can lead to lasting positive change. ACT is a powerful tool for living a better life. It teaches us to accept what we cannot control. It also empowers us to take action towards what truly matters. Subscribe and don't forget to take care of yourselves. Goodbye.